Let's look at each of the main components of our platform, starting from mobile device management. This is how it works at runtime. The user will go to the Apple App Store or to the Google Play and download the MobileIron client. So the MobileIron client will come down to the device, and now we'll collect some information about that device as well as the user credential and bring it back to the BSP. Now the BSP will authenticate that users against Active Directory in the back end, figure out what type of device that is, what type of policies have been set for that particular user on that device, and bring down a profile on the device. And at that point, IT kind of has a way to enforce policies, but the user get a lot of value. They get their device configured, they get their email configured, the Wi-Fi, the search, everything is automatically configured, so there's value both for the end users and IT. There's kind of a mixed conception about mobile device management, that IT comes in, locks down that device. It's really up to you. You can turn that knob, of the security knob, depending on the use case. The most important things is that both from a user perspective and from an IT perspective, we keep that separation between end user assets and enterprise assets across all the major mobile operating systems. So let me give you a sense of what the user sees and give you a full demo of the user experience, because this is really paramount. We want to enable these devices and enforce security without getting in the way of the end user experience. To enroll a device under MobileIron management, the user would go to the App Store, just like they're used to, and look for the MobileIron client, install it, and once the MobileIron client is installed, they can enter the username and password, and at this point, a few things happen. First of all, the MobileIron client will check the security posture of the device to make sure that it's in compliance, then lay down a profile that automatically configures that device to work in that particular organization. So, for example, on iOS, we'll set up the native email to work within the corporate environment. We'll bring down all the certificates, the signed certificate for authentication, configure the Wi-Fi, and so on and so forth. Also, based on the role of that user in the organization, we can automatically install a set of applications that will make him or her productive. As you can see here, there's a number of them that get installed in this particular example, but one of them is the App at Work. Apps at Work is the MobileIron Enterprise App Store that allows IT to make a set of applications available to that user on demand. And we'll see a demo of this later in the presentation. Finally, as you can see in this particular example, IT set a policy that says that the user has to set a passcode on that device within 60 minutes. So while we have a set of features to enable that device in the organization with the user productive, we also have a rich set of functionality for IT to make sure that the device is properly secured in the corporate environment.